Hello, everyone. So, my name is Stephanie, and I woke up this morning with, yes, I woke up this morning with a very bizarre song in my mind, and I have been having difficulties trying to shake it off. And maybe it's a TikTok, I'm not sure. I didn't even look up, but I'm sure you guys are going to know what I'm talking about when I start singing it. Yes, get ready for it. Every day I'm struggling, every day I'm struggling. Okay, that's it for my singing. But yeah, that song is in my head and it doesn't want to go. It doesn't want to leave. Um, and it's funny because I bring the thought of making a video. I've been thinking about this, for a while, making videos of this sort. Um, and motivational topics or just sharing, our different my truths. There's a lot of people that are doing it these days on YouTube, and I felt like I had something to share. And here I am being vulnerable and courageous. But at the same time, I kept putting it off because I was like, my lighting is off and it looks bizarre. And yeah, so I just said, you know what? Enough. Enough is enough with that. The idea is not, the perfect video. It's more authenticity and the message behind it. So yeah. So yeah, I woke up this morning with that song in my head, and every day I'm struggling. And it's funny because I bring to mind the question, the oldest question ever asked um, in humankind history, and that is, why are we here? Like, what's the purpose? We've all asked ourselves this question one day or another, some younger than others, but eventually we all come to this idea where, we ponder, like, what's the point? Why are we here? What's the purpose? Like, uh, yeah. So I felt like I had something to share, regarding this. So, we're constantly being, you know, uh, being tried, and we all constantly have these trials and tribulations that are presented to us. Again, some more than others. Um, but we all go through this. We all have these situations that cause us pain and difficulties. And I think it's, the way that you handle that and how you pick yourself up. Once you felt what you had to feel, once you learned what you had to learn, and it's not a comfortable feeling, it's pushing your limits to grow mentally, emotionally, energetically, um, to understand that, maybe what you want is not what you really want or you really need, to be happy. And it's to remain open minded, open spirited um, throughout that journey, and to, really understand what's being presented, to you. So I felt like I had, possibly, something to share on that subject with you guys. So here I am. And it's funny because I like to leave myself, these little post-its here and there. It's for myself. I like to, write it out. And the one that I have, that I had in my car, which I bring in, it says, you have to pick yourself back up. This is the journey. This is part of the journey. Let go of what you need to let go of. Basically, those are the things that you have no control over, right? Just things that you just have no control over, like other people's actions, other people's views, or the words or their feelings, or that you can't do anything with that. But bringing back that how do you say, locus de control, so control aspects within yourself, taking responsibility and saying, okay, well, looking in within yourself and say, okay, well, what do I have control over? What can I influence in a favorable manner? What can I do, to help the situation go in a better, in a more, healthy way? And that, I think, um, helps the situation that we might be going through, that might be, difficult, and embrace, um, what you need to embrace um, in life. It's a live and let live type of world, because we're all on our different levels of journey. And I think it's important to take one's space um, in that process of humanity. So yeah, and so I find that when I know that I'm on track is when I feel a good level of peace within myself. My nervous system is more calm. It's calm, even though I might, of course, I have troubles and tribulations. I have difficulties surrounding me, around me, and there's nothing I can do about it. Um, but again, it's how you see the situation and how you respond to it that does give it, that righteous meaning, if you will. So when I feel peace or greater peace within myself, that usually is an indication that I'm on the right track, um, and that I'm going towards growth and my true authentic self. So it comes with that sensation of peace, and we are being tested. We're being tested, daily in everything that we do. So awareness, being aware of this, and doing the best that you can. Striving for that, that sensation of peace without, harming anyone else, um, I think is a good way to go. In even these situations that we are, that we're confronted with that are difficult, they're said difficult. Well, they can be just blessings in disguise, actually. Especially when you're on the other side, and you're, looking back at that really difficult time or moment, and you say, boy, that almost got me. And then you turn around and you say, well, you know what, I'm grateful. I feel like that had to happen in order to be, who I am today. That had to happen in order for me to see, the truth of the situation, and to take that, those blinders off that we have on our eyes sometimes, because we don't want to see something, because we're so bent on hell of having a situation the way we want it. And so, lucidity, seeing things for what they really are, and that's important. So again, it's good to come out on the other end, and reflect on those um, that hardships, and grow from it, definitely. Yeah, so I think what's important is to also realize, how much of an impact we actually do have on this world. And if every individual, every single person on this planet began to work on themselves and to heal themselves, um, it's our responsibility to do that. Who is the best expert on you? You are. You know, even though you go and see, you might consult. At really difficult times, um, you remain the one with the answer. Embedded in your heart. And so these other people, like the coach, I'm a motivational coach, but my role as being a motivational coach is to help you really find yourself, and you know layer away everything else that might be perturbing, your clear vision, and your clear insight, your intuition, your authenticity. And sometimes it helps to have an outsider looking in, instead of always being the person inside looking out in that situation. So always, being in a positive space, um, but not necessarily um, diminishing, the importance of the aspects of, living difficult emotions. It's okay to feel bad. It's okay to feel sad. It's okay to cry, and be upset, and even angry at times. There's reasons why we get angry, and it's normal to be angry. And so there's no shame. There's a way to live those emotions, though, and in a healthy way. And so, as a motivational coach, my I would say my expertise is really, to keep one on their path and in a healthy way, and always looking forward to positive outcomes and not dwelling so much on the negative aspects that we don't really have the control over. We don't have much control at all, basically. Maybe that's why, these questions such as why are we here come up, Um, but yeah, so also passionate as a fitness instructor. I enjoy sharing that energy, that synergy that can be created between human beings, and the internet. Well, I listen to a lot of podcasts, a lot podcasts, YouTubers, read authors. Maybe I'll make another video with the people that have shaped me and my ideas eventually on this platform. Let me know if it's something that might interest you um, in the comments. That would be nice to hear from you guys and see what your perspectives are, on, why we're here, what's the purpose, and how can we make it an easier journey or a more, uplifting and, um, you know, valuable journey, for oneself. And by that, for everyone else, because we're all connected. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'd be interested in knowing and sharing your thoughts with me. So, on this, I wish you all a very nice day. One love, gang. Keep those vibes high.